Yay, it works. Well, at least for now. Don't really know yet. Alright, this video is to make up for my last rambling video. This has to do with vaping. Everybody's been hearing all the scares about vape and all that. I've been vaping since December 19th, 2012. Now, I'm pretty sure that as much as y'all have seen me vape on some of my videos, that I should have been one of those first people hospitalized if their stories were true. Of course, I do use actual vape liquid and not questionable additives. That's like this right here is a juice I picked up yesterday from Juicy Coils in Hickory. It's called Verdict Vapors. Strawberry cream. It's okay. It's not exactly a vape that I would say a go-to, but some people would like it. Right now, they have, this was a 0, and I had nicotine added to it to make it a 1.5. But you get the idea. All right. Now the vapes I have. All right. The tank is a Cascade tank. Okay, it's probably one of the easiest tanks to use. Coils are, kind of hard to find, but like I said, Juicy Coils in Hickory. They keep the coils in stock, so there shouldn't be any issue. All it is it's a pop-in coil. Hang on, let's do this. All right, here we go. Now, if you notice, I'm flipping the tank upside down, and I'm grabbing it, trying to keep everything in view, so just bear with me. Oops, I may have put it on a little bit too tight. Oh, there we go. All right. All right, so the bottom of the tank comes off. And right here is the coil. You simply unscrew the lid, pop a new coil in, close it, screw it back on your mod. This is a 3 battery mod, by the way, but you can use it on the 2 batteries. You let that, when you put a new coil in, you let it sit for like 10 minutes. No priming, no nothing. Just let it sit. Chill out. And then it's ready to go. You can't get much easier and cleaner, by the way, than that. Okay, because a lot of tanks you have to disassemble them. Then you have to prime the coils. Smoke is real bad about that, by the way. But hey, you never know. They might have changed the coil since then. And then, of course, so not bad. And I've been running on this coil since last night. Okay, and from that other video, y'all saw how much I vaped on it. Which I am sorry for that video. So this one is actually going to make up for it. Yeah, yeah. Damn. Oh well. Alright. Now, my other tank. This one is a Fireluke Freemax. Firemax. I'm drawing a blank right now because I just put a brand new coil in this thing. Now, this is one of those tanks where you have to take it, disassemble it, and the whole center section is the tank. Okay, so I'm not going to take this one apart right now. But I let this sit. You don't prime this one either. But what you do is when you put the tank in and you fill it up with juice, you close the little air holes right here at the bottom. And do not press the button. You can actually do this this while it's off the battery mod, and just do like this. Just make a negative pressure. That'll pull some of the juice through. You know, don't do it hard, don't do it a lot. I mean, well, you can do whatever you want. You know, it's your vapes. And then you just let it sit for a few minutes. You know, give it 10, 15 minutes, and it should be ready to go. Now, see, I have not tried this coil yet. Let me check. I've got it set on 85 watts. This coil will go 80 to like 120 watts. So 85 is a good start. Don't go too high. Let's see how it does. Oh damn, that's a clean vape. Wow. And that you can actually, there is actually a difference in the flavors of the coils. This one actually has a, for now, has a cleaner taste. Now give this a week or two, and but if you notice the difference between the clouds between the two. Now this is a O Sub King 2 battery mod. I got it when it was on sale. This is a 3 battery mod, and it's made by Vape Espresso. I'm not sure what the model is, but you can pretty much see what it looks like. There's the screen. Here's the fire button on the top. Then where it lights up. That's really nice. It even has temperature control. But it goes up to like 225. It goes up to about 225 watts, I think. Now this O Sub King goes up to 220 watts. I think this one does 300. I'm not really sure. I've actually, with these coils, I've never actually done above 100 watts. So I've kind of forgotten. But when you press the button, this whole front side is actually the button. So you press it, and there's your screen and your controls up and down. Plus, with there's a little port where you can actually do the firmware, which I have no clue as to how to do. So if anybody knows, let me know. You know, send me a tutorial. I want to know how to upgrade these things. Now, this one has the advantage that you can actually, they don't recommend it a lot, but once in a while, if you forget to change your batteries and you need some extra power, you can use the charger, the USB charger, and charge it up that way. It's really slow, but mostly it's like for, you know, when you've got no choice. I mean, I've got this old 4-base Mach charger that's probably 8 years old by now. Still works good. Oh, and by the way, all the batteries I use are the old Sigelli 35 amp. These, as you can tell, I don't even know if the design is the same anymore or not, because like I said, I've used these for almost 8 years and I haven't bought any yet. So I mean, eventually I know I'm gonna have to, but as you can tell, that one right there is 8 years old, but it still looks brand new. Okay, now I have all those. I have 2 in this one, 3 in this one. You saw 4 more in the charger, plus I have another one. So I keep them rotated pretty good, you know. Not like some people that only get like 4, because like I said, when I first bought the setup, I think the batteries At the time, I had bought. Well, I'll tell you how long it's been. Um, I've had these for almost. Well, this is a Jabo, like GX 300 or something. It's basically an old 4 battery mod brick, is what it is. See if I can get this thing open. Oh yeah, there you go. See? But if you notice, the batteries are completely separated compared to how they are now. See, anyone finds one of these, let me know and I will buy it on the spot. I could not, you could not beat. I dropped it on a concrete floor, and it had a Beast King tank on it. Okay, so you can imagine what happened. Um, and it broke this section right here loose, so it shows a short. And I've never actually. Let me see if I can get this in the screen. Yeah, the threads broke loose. All right. Well, at the time when this came out, it was like $119. Now you can get them for like 50, if you can find them, you can get them for like 50 or 60 bucks. You find one, if you find them for 50 bucks, you let me know. I will buy 2 of these suckers and brand new batteries to put in it, and something that's equal to a Beast King. Oh yeah, I'll have me a killer vape set. That's what I want to go back to. I mean, right now, like I said, this. I mean, I've got. Trying to remember what else. I've got some other, like um, mo- uh, mods that have got the built-in batteries where you charge them. I've got some from. Um, I forgot what it was, but it used to be. I mean, little thing. I mean, it was. It wasn't. I mean, the whole mod wasn't any bigger than this bottle right here. And it was like, and it would run one of these tanks with the the lower power coils, run it all day long with no issue. It's just it was so small. I kept, I mean, you could actually hide it in the palm of your hand, and just the tank would stick out. Um, but of course, most of the tanks that I have now, I run high enough power where those just don't, cut it. I mean, if I run, like when I go back to the Beast King tank, uh, unless I find the firmware update for this that will increase the power. Well, of course, when I do that, I'll automatically have to get the better batteries. Of course, it'll be worth it though, because I'll be able to throw clouds. These will be a joke compared to that. Okay, so everybody, I hope this is actually making up for the hugs and thanks video. Okay, I know it hasn't been really that much fun, but like I said, all these scare stories that you hear, help just direct them to me. I mean, because you've got people deliberately trying to scare people. I mean, if things like this were true, then you would have to remove every vehicle off the road for all the vehicular deaths. Okay, you'd have to remove all the um, um, hospitals for the medical deaths, etc., etc. That's like I'm not trying to, piss people off, but you get the idea. I mean, I've been vaping since, like I said, December 19th, 2012. Um, I've never been hospitalized for it. Now there have been some times when I've actually got some poor quality vape and coughed my head off, but that's only because it was like a 50-50 mix of VG, um, uh, vegetable glycerin and PG, which I can't pronounce. But it's you get the idea. I've had some pretty bad quality as far as tasting, and it would irritate the back of my throat, and of course I'd start coughing. But once I started making sure that I got the higher end juices, no, there's no issue. I mean, you've seen me vape right now this whole time, and I might have coughed once, and that was only because I'm trying to talk, vape, and keep everything lighthearted at the same time, especially with this pretty face. Okay, which reminds me, I gotta shave. Now you see me going back to this one every time. It's because of the size of the mod that fits in my hand. That's the reason why I like the bigger size mods. I mean, this brick, I mean, I could hold it just like this, vape, and it's there. If you notice, I'm also holding it where my finger's on the bottom. I mean, so I got used to that feel. It's not going anywhere. I mean, I dropped this on concrete because I was trying to open a door with a finger, and then somebody came out. Needless to say, they knocked it out of my hand, and it went crashing on the concrete pad. I was not happy at all when that happened. I was damn near freaking because you had a $119 box, a $65 tank, and about $50 worth of batteries, all landing on concrete floor. So, but like I said, I hope you enjoyed the video, and like I said, if it makes up for the last video, I'm happy. I still don't know if this application works. Evidently, the last video got loaded right up, and I didn't even know it. You got to realize I'm also like on an 8. Well, I bought this laptop in, I want to say 2012, maybe. So if anything works at all on it, it surprises the hell out of me. All right, well, you have fun, take care, and like I said, if I've shown you anything that you liked, like I said, I'm not an expert. But as you can tell, I do enjoy my vape. Alright, see you later. Let's see what happens. Let's see if I can get this thing to turn off now. Oh hell, now I can't do nothing with it. Okay.